1, go. Okay, so the first 3 stages here, basically all the enemies are RNG. Those rats I just passed, they could have easily just have hit me right away. Like that bat there, for instance. Nothing I could have done, really. The thing you want to do here is basically get through this level with as much health as possible, because the health carries over to the next level. I don't get a refill until after finishing this stage. This is an extremely dangerous section, because if you fall in a pit here, you lose your balloon, which is a special item I have. And if you lose the balloon, you basically lose about 15 seconds later in the run. Because the big goal here is to save the balloon up to stage 4-2, actually. So now I got the health refill, and this is among the hardest stages in the game, so I'm going to try and play it a bit safe here, for marathon purposes. So I got enough health to survive the next stage. This is basically the hardest part of the game in Speedrun, I'd say. Oh crap. I got good spot. Oh no. Talk too early. Had I been doing world record attempts, I would not have taken that pogo. But I need some extra crystals for a safety strat, and that is the fastest place to farm them. I need 8 crystals in total, and if I counted correctly, I think I have them now. So hopefully I can pull this off. If I get past this stage, the run should be more or less fine after that. But now we'll see what happens here. Oh, they let me pass. That section is extremely dangerous. I got more than enough crystals. So I didn't buy a heart here, which would have been very safe, but I bought a power-up to be able to kill the boss faster, and to make the next stage somewhat a bit easier. I will get a safety heart though in a couple of stages. We're on to a good start here. It is a decent start. Now let's not screw up the quick kill on the boss. Basically manipulate him so he doesn't move at all. And that was the boss. And we got the paperclip. From this point on it gets a bit easier actually. Oh, I shouldn't say that, because now I got bad RNG. Oh, that was insanely close. I despawned those... Oh, I didn't get them all, but it was fine anyway. Those mines there. Otherwise they can hit you and knock you down into the pit, thus losing my balloon, which is really bad. It's a nice RNG manipulation there, causing bats to fire. Those hands would have fired bullets at me otherwise. So that was actually a really good stage. Oh crap, yeah. Well, that was bound to happen. I'm actually going to play it really safe here. If I had fell down in a pit with the balloon, I would have transferred back all the way to where I initially fell down before doing the balloon phase. So Yes, now we lost the balloon, which is a bummer. That cost me about 10 to 15 seconds in an upcoming stage here, but well. But now we got the bow, and we got 4 hearts, so we are in good shape. We're in good shape. Here we have the introduction of those hat-throwing guys. So he hits me there. That's basically RNG. Sometimes you can get sniped and there's really nothing you can do about it. Oh crap. That was the first mistake that I will take responsibility for, really. That was a bad jump. Wait, we still got 3 hearts, so we should be fine. Here's another one of those hat guys, and as you can see, sometimes he spins around like 3 cycles, sometimes 4 cycles, sometimes a half cycle, and sometimes he snipe you even before you get into the screen, more or less, so you have no time to react. The RNG part of this game is what makes it so hard to run. You can make a decent time pretty quick, but to get a real good time, you really need to learn to adjust to all the possible patterns there are. And there are infinite patterns, basically. So now we're getting the safety balloon. Sometimes that store doesn't spawn, so I had to exit the screen to spawn it. Which was too bad. Cost a couple of seconds, but no big issue. We're still on good pace here. So what I did there was I skipped a big part of the level with that balloon. That's basically the only part of the game where the balloon is really helpful time-wise. Otherwise you have to go around, and it's both harder and more annoying, and takes a lot more time. So even if I bought the balloon, I still saved time. The infamous last level. Oh wow, I took a hit, but that's fine. It's totally fine. Oh wow, that's not fine. That's really not fine. That's about the worst thing that can happen. It's when you fall down there. As I said earlier, I transferred back to the last place where I had solid ground under my feet, and that was actually a big time loss right there. So I have to go somewhat semi-safe here. Unfortunate. Oh, yeah, look at that snipe. That guy. Yeah, well, we're going for it. I could have picked up a safety balloon there in the shop, but we're going YOLO here. I don't want to lose any more time. These. Wow, I got it. We got the final boss coming up. Bye, final boss. Time! Time! Now! Time. Oh. That was actually probably the fastest final boss kill I have ever done. He gave me the perfect pattern. So we got an 846. Might even have been... Yeah, and we're probably using SDA timing in this game, and that means we start a timer when you gain character control, and so we can actually take off 4 seconds from that time, which actually makes this run faster than the old world record, because before me and Infested Rich started running this game, and the world record was like 842 or 843. Then we grinded it really hard, Rich and I, so I got the world record down to 749. And when I do world record strats, I don't go for the extra hard, and I don't do the pogo to collect the crystals in stage 2-1 I did now. But when you do those strats, you finish maybe 1 in 10 runs, which is, yeah, not marathon safe, obviously. So I was pretty happy with this run. I didn't die, didn't game over, so that's good. So next up is DuckTales, I think.